What is up, fellow YouTubers? We're chilling like a rock star villain. So, working on a wand. Got a couple of drying. The shotgun shell handled wand needs to be carved, but I fixed the shell to it before carving it, staining it. It's going to look nice. Thank you, CJ, for plugging the links. Appreciate it. What up, Jesse Ryan? I thought I'd jump back on stream and show you what it looks like prior to getting the handle put on it. Now right there you see with the black and the string tied on it, it created a custom paint job. When I took the string off, all that green underneath, there's the green handle. Now I super glued the orb into it. I'll let that dry before we add the handle. This wand will be available on Etsy soon enough. That's pretty cool, putting that at the end of the handle. A lot of people are thinking that's pretty sick. I'm going to get this wand carved out and look for my my wood stain. What up, Tubes? Got you by the workbench, carving out that the wand with the handle on the shotgun shell on the handle. Just trying to get more creative with my wand designs for Etsy. Yeah, buddy. Of course, you probably want to see this shite up close. So, up close it shall be. Right now, I'm just getting the knots carved off so I can sand it. And then I got a nice black cherry wood stain that would look really sick on this, to be quite honest. And wrap that with a nice suede leather. I could charge more for wands like these because ammunition gets expensive. I don't get to go shooting very often, but I do enjoy safely going to the range and plinking with some friends when I can. You got people who are just sitting there saying, I want to snap that wand over my knee. And I says, well, hey, man, one, that's a great way to get your life cursed. And two, even if you buy a wand just so you can snap it on camera and say, fuck King Cobra, thanks for your business. And depending on how many wands I make a couple. I got a couple of spent shotgun shells that I could put on handles for wands. That way, yeah. My trolls need fucking psychological help. They really do. You do realize that your incessant trolling is only making me more famous on YouTube. People are going, wow, these are some really desperate, sad, miserable fucks. Why are they picking on this one guy? And then they watch my channel and they're like, you know what? Fuck these trolls. This guy's awesome. And if you go to my Etsy store, you can see all the wonderful reviews that I've gotten on the product that I make. And when trolls try that hard to fuck with you, you just gotta get back up and say, you know what? I'm not letting them win. And you keep making videos, you keep making wands, you keep making music, you make your money, and become more successful on YouTube. And all it's gonna do is piss them off even more. And at the end of the day, it just means you're winning and they're losing. And that's the best feeling in the world. Watching your egotistical fucking psychopathic loser fuck trolls fuck with you and it doesn't work. All it does is piss them off. Now, when I was hanging out with Richie Wright on his stream last night, I met another girl who streams, and she quit doing streams because people were just bullying her and shit. And I'm like, you know what? That's the problem right there, YouTube. We'll get into the title of the video here in a second. Right now, I'm working on a wand for Etsy. I got a shotgun shell dispensed and gluing it into the handle of the wand, carving her out, making it look nice. Carving ER, him, it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? These wands kick ass. Getting her done. Which brings me to like the whole point. You cannot let people who bully you on stream stop you from streaming. If you like to make videos and you like to make wands, then fuck them. If streaming is just something you're not into doing, then don't do it. You call it the boomstick handle. Someone, a coy play on words because I make my Cobra Craft handmade wands out of real sticks. I'll go out and around town and go to parks and shit and collect them. And in the 3 years I've been doing it, people would fuck with me. They're just like, oh, you're hurting the trees and that's illegal. And I'm like, first of all, no, it's not, because it encourages a tree to grow stronger. And second of all, I don't do it from trees that are super small, who haven't grown yet. Adult trees are preferred. Third of all, it's not illegal to do it from city property. If I was on someone's personal property without their permission, then they wanted to have a stick about it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, stink. See what I did there? Even if I stop the wand, like, see right here, and the handle right here, that's still pretty long, but a little bit longer. Which kind of brings a segue into my next thing: to vax or not to vax, which means to vaccinate or not to vaccinate. Not trying to quote Romeo and Juliet here, but there were two sides to this argument. A lot of people have made some really dumb shit up about getting vaccinated. For example, things like, oh, if you get vaccinated, you might give your family member autism. And it's like, shut the fuck up. Autism is something you're born with. You can't get it. You just simply can't get it from a vaccine unless the government's sneaking the autistic gene into vaccines, which would be really dumb. And I mean, a lot more people are being born with autism, so therefore it's popping up all over the place. And then conveniently enough, you're also getting vaccines for the flu and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't as common growing up for me, but these days, if you're born with autism or ADD or somewhere on that spectrum, then, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot more common. And the nice thing about it is people can detect it a lot earlier stages. When I was a kid, I did not get diagnosed with Asperger's till I was 13 because it was simply unheard of. But this malarkey with I'm sick of the malarkey, dude. This business of mine of making the wands for Etsy has lasted well over 3 years. These trolls are jealous of my entrepreneurship skills, and I think it's funny. And the time they spend harassing me, oh, and sad day for them, the phone's on airplane mode. Like I've talked several times on my channel how much I despise disgusting sick fucks. Just call them that. I don't even want to bring that up. Just, ugh, dude. And I think it's because I hate rapists and abusers more than I hate my trolls. And that makes them jealous. They're like, no, oh, how come they get more hate? We want all of Cobra's hate. And when I ignore them for the most part, except for that little small taste they get, and it's just enough to have them be my bitch, these trolls. And they keep promoting my channel. Because people are going to see how sad and desperate they are with their jealousy and go, dude, what the fuck is these people's problems? This dude's an almost 30-year-old autistic, and they literally do this all day, every day. Yeah, pretty much. Wow. When Cobra gets the girlfriend of his dreams and builds his dream house, they're really going to be pissed off. Yep. And when his wands get fancier, if I lived in my dream house, I'd spend all day making wands. I'd get a small lathe, and I'd make more custom-shaped ones and make them fancier. I'd still do the ones that I do now, yes, but I'd have more wand-making tools in my arsenal. In the 10 years these assholes have spent harassing me, I've gained 20,000 subscribers and set up my own business. Well, that's just the thing of it. When it comes back to the vaccine thing, there are some vaccines that actually give you a small amount of whatever you're vaccinating against. Such as in the case with the coronavirus vaccinations, in the early stages of those vaccinations, some of them would give you the virus itself, and patients who got vaccinated, ironically, were getting sick. And this is where the stigma with vaccines comes from, why you have all these anti-vaxxers, as they're called. But the problem with people who are for it and people who are against it, both sides would simply agree that, hey, you shouldn't be taking vaccinations if it makes you sick. That's kind of not the point. Like, if you can make the vaccine so it cures the disease but doesn't give you the disease, there you go. That's thinking with your head, and not the one between your legs either. Maybe instead of having a discussion about whether you support it or not, here's a fucking solution. We can make it so that way both sides are like, hey, you know what? COVID just made a fair point. If vaccinations can be used to make life better, then why not? However, they're not going to be making life better if they actually make you sick. Which kind of honestly defeats the purpose of the whole anti-vax. Like, you're trying to vax yourself against COVID-19, but then you end up catching COVID after vaccination, which kind of sucks. Thankfully and hopefully they're working on that and making a vaccine that'll work. But then as soon as they do make a new vaccine, oh, look at that, a variant of COVID-19 pops up in the UK and all over Brazil, and it's like, God fucking damn it. Just when you think, oh, hallelujah, they found a cure. A circle of protection for the world against all variants of this disease, so fucking melt it be in the witch's goddamn circle. Get all of us back to work safely and securely. So I reckon I'm not the only one who's sick of it. A lot of people are sick of it, to be honest. I'm a big Harry Potter fan, and these wands I make, they sell like hotcakes, man. I've seen batches going like 4 hours flat. You got your Harry Potter cosplayer, wizard, witch types, what have you. You got fans of my channel. There's always going to be someone who wants one. That passes over current expression of solidness. Now, before I add the handle to it, as far as like the leather, we're going to put some wood stain on it. So I'm going to find my wood stain, which is for staining the wand. Now, wood stain is perfectly fine as long as you're using it over your workbench. All right, sweet. This is a rust oleum wood stain. This is a Kona. Not sure. Dries in 1 hour. Active color 1 coat. Huh. Got some wood stains we could use. Trying to go for a wood stain that resembles like the color of a shotgun handle. Nice, like gunwood brown. Um, yeah, that looks nice. Let's see what it looks like on the can there. They show you a picture of what it looks like. I do. And like I said, I got a little sponge brush right here I could use to paint it. Let's see, where the let's try. Sometimes getting the stain open is a bit tricky, so you gotta be patient. A good flathead screwdriver will take care of that. Hold it down securely to the workbench and very carefully pry it open. You don't want to make a mess. Oh, we got it. Get the fuck. There we go. Oh, look, we got it popped off without spilling it. Houston, we are in business. All right. Got a tarp underneath the trash can here. Hold the wand over it so if the stain gets anywhere, we go in. I'm going to take that wood stain and we're going to stain the wand. There we go. Didn't quite sting it like I thought I was gonna. I have to do more than one coat. Let that dry. Although I'm not gonna lie, I like the way it looks with just that one, that one coat. There we go. I don't get it, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here making my wands, and there was a video on YouTube that recommended it to me because I do occasionally watch political stuff on YouTube. And there was a news article about vaccinations and what have you. People trying to find a doctor at an anti-vaccination rally, which honestly, they wouldn't have found. Gonna rub some of that wood stain into the shell a little bit so it looks weathered. Yes. Don't mind me, YouTube. Sitting here getting a wand stained with wood. And I got a tarp underneath the workbench here, so that'll definitely help. Yeah. I use a screwdriver to pound the lid back into place. All right. Yeah, I don't want stain on the shotgun shell. Make that look nice and shiny on the wand. That'll look better in my opinion. That looks pretty badass with that wood stain, I'm not gonna lie. If you look at suede leather, that pretty much matches the color of the stain. Yes, we shall. I get leather strip for the handles, it looks nice. Wash my hands real quick. Ooh-wee. That's cool looking. What up? Baby girl. Everyone, chat, yo, look at it. All right. And the best thing you could do, YouTube, when it comes to trolls is just ignore those assholes. They are some miserable fucks, so let me tell you. So check out the green and black wand right here that I made for Etsy that I'm making. That's why I wrapped the string around it. Okay, YouTube. Ooh, pull that sumbitch nice and tight without breaking it. There we go. Now we're going to put a dab of glue on that knot right there. Let it dry. You know, I might, YouTube, I might do another coat. We'll see how it looks when it's done drying. That's going to take a minimum of an hour to dry. I'm going to let those two dry for a bit. Might add another coat of stain to that wand right there when it's done drying. We'll see. Now, I'm sure the arguments people love to make about as far as vaccination goes, put my leather up. It's bullshit, dude, because both sides make fair arguments, but instead of focusing on us finding a vaccine that actually doesn't make you sick, you're going to focus on whether you support the idea or not. And that's where the issue lies. Ah, I get personal joy out of banning these comments. Boy, you better not get them hacked. Yeah. I kind of did when I was making wands earlier. If you missed that, well, don't know what to tell ya. Thank you, Jesse Ryan, for plugging in. I appreciate it. Nope, I'm not sleepy. Just hanging out. Made a pretty sick couple of wands here that I'm working on. In the next 2 to 3 days, I'll have like 3 to 4 done or so, or damn near. Making wands. Phantom tutor. Wow. Now, when I get the PO box set up, I will definitely let y'all know. Damn it, Sean. Exactly. Over there ripping ass. Well, at the end of the day, when it comes to vax or not to vax, that is, again, totally your choice. Um, you know what I'm saying? But when, like, the goddamn vaccine you're taking gives you what you're trying to vaccinate against, that has happened in numerous cases. And in some cases, they say, well, thank you for the $16. I appreciate it. They'll say things like, well, this is why we shouldn't get them, is because it'll make you sick. People are frustrated that you have to take a vaccine that has to give you a little bit of the virus before it makes you better. Why can't we have a vaccine that just prevents us from getting it without it giving us whatever you're vaccinating against? And that's why the anti-vaxxers are pissed. However, the pro side to it is that vaccines have been shown to help fight against certain things, yes. And if you believe the stigma that says they cause autism, you're a dumb mother. Yeah. You want a COVID vaccination rap? How about we'll just do one about getting vaccinated? Yeah. I had a beat I was listening to earlier, a couple beats actually, of the MI likes. Yes, they are. Scarface Martin beats. Yo. You wanna talk about facts? Well, let's spit some fucking facts. If you think it causes autism, fuck you. Sit down and listen to this rap rhythm. On one side, it's gonna give us the disease and tease, and hopefully we get a cure for sure. But damn, wait a second. Others say it can help. What the fuck do they know? It's all facts versus word of mouth. Yeah. Two facts are not the facts, that's the thing. And then check these tracks and listen. I'm out here to dissing on both sides. When you're taking car rides to the doctor, it says if you don't want to get sick, let me get this needle a prick. And next thing you know, you got the liquid flow into your brain. It's insane. Now you're waking up with the flu, feeling blue. What the fuck, yo? Some weird ass goo they injected you with, and they said it would fix everything, but now you're sitting 2 weeks out. Get the fuck out, what? Can they help or can they make it worse? Can we get a vaccine that doesn't get us and end up in the back of our earth? Fuck it, yo. I spit in that flow, watch as I rock slow, yo. Can we get a vaccine that doesn't make us sick and mean? Damn. Mean like this rapper, yeah. Hip-hop, rockin' this mic, like, what the fuck? They say it causes autism, but full of shit, legit when I spit down in a second. Yo, shout out to Scarface Martin Beats, Immortal 4, that's the beat I'm using. Plug it, drop it, grab it, pump it. H2O, no, he didn't. Yes, he did. But if you think about it, there's a lot of this shit that can kill us even worse. Some people think it might be worth it if it can prevent it. I see both sides. Recognize because I'm full of surprise when I rap on this gap. Between bars, we party like rock stars. We gotta catch ourselves before we check ourselves. Damn. No more misinformation, there's complication for this fact situation. Why the fuck does it have to suck so much crap? Yo, what? Bust the rap flow, watch as I rock slow. Be careful when you go to the doctors, yo. They try telling you your kid's got ADD, but they're just hyper by nature. Now they're being doped up on Ritalin, but where do I begin? This rant, this rap chant. Too many hormones in our food, and that's messed up, dude. But I'm the one being told I'm lewd. Fuck 'em. Spitting mad flows to vax or not to vax, that's your choice. But hear me say it when I'm rapping with this voice. Steady rock slow when I rock and watch the beat flow, yo. Yeah, almost like 5 minutes long. The fucking this rap's already done. Spitting mad fire to the day I never retire. When I expire, 6 feet in the ground. When I pound the face of these trolls, cause they're a fucking disgrace. And fuck them, they're not as bad as the whole goddamn world combined. Let me rewind on that. I said, my trolls aren't as bad as the whole goddamn world combined. And yeah, that's the fucking truth. Fuck your haters, don't leave them behind. Damn. And what's next? Chips in our brains, or chips in our skin, but where do I begin? The futuristic shit really make you think of some shit. Now they're telling us to get vaccinated, to give up our guns, and to get chips in our arms. I don't know. What do you guys know? Yo. Seriously though, fuck the misinformation for the situation. Vaccination shit. Legit when I spit down. Spitting mad flows, but any beat I suppose. I'm kicking ass every day. Burgers when I flip them off and flip the trolls too. Cheese cause I'm a cracker. Coming at these trolls like a heart attacker. Damn. But tell me something, do you trust in the vaccination or are you against it? Yo, let me know in that comment section below. Keep cooking busting raps. Hit that subscribe button and ding that bell. I see these haters when I'm laughing in hell.
Take control of tomorrow today.
Yep. What up, Dana Smith? Well, if you trust nobody, then that's the thing of it. And that brings up a bigger discussion. You trust some people or trust nobody? Oh, yeah. Turn comments back on. Well, they are on, but they're approved only. That means if I haven't approved it, then they're not going on the channel. That's how it's going to be, man. I hear that, CJ. But sometimes you got to be careful, man. You don't know who to trust anymore. You got people spreading misinformation on media of all types. So you don't know if it's fact or fiction or if people are just full of shit. Yeah, exactly. Exhumed visions. That is the truth, dude. The only chips I want in my body is nacho cheese Doritos. Really well said. Dana says she's full of drink combo. That's what's up. We do got CBD bud here in town. I've had it a couple times. It's not bad. Yeah, Doritos take the edge off on your crunch and munch for lunch, dude. I like Doritos, Pringles. I'm not that picky when it comes to chips or potato skins that are fried, crisps, as you might call them in the UK. Of course, it depends on that too, because there's different words for different things. THC Doritos. Yeah, you might as well just beat them to the punchline, right? Get some edible Doritos. Like, you'd be taking a bite of those chips and it tastes like it'd be like beating them to the punch, dude. Like straight up. You eat a whole bag full, and it's like, you get so fucking stoned. That'd be some shit, dude. If each chip was like 30 or fully 40 milligrams of like THC, and you get like a nice bag full of chips, shit would wreck you, man. You'd be eating like, they're like, no, dude, trust me. You eat these by the handful. Man. Yeah, buddy. Anyways, something to think about, man. Yeah, buddy. Getting some wands made to vax or not to vax. Are you for it or against it? Vaccinations do not cause the tism. Don't let them fool you with that bullshit. Anyways, tubes, thank you for watching. I'll catch you cool cobras later.